Hello, good morning, welcome back to Farmer's Wife Homestead. We are in a different spot. I'm currently travelling and spending some time with family, and I'm in a motel. So yesterday I posted about a Q&A and any questions you had or any videos that you would like to see. Obviously while I'm away, it was a quick sort of a trip away, so it wasn't planned. So I don't have any saved cooking videos, and you know, the algorithm doesn't like it if you don't post when you're supposed to post and things like that. So I decided to do a Q&A, and that's what today's going to be. So I'll just didn't get a whole heap of questions, but more suggestions and things, so we'll just go a little bit over that. And the Sunday's video is going to be a thrift shop, because I'm, you know, traveling around, and there's perfect opportunities to go to secondhand shops and op shops over here and look for the little bits and pieces that I'm after. So I will take you along with me, and I will grab some footage, and I know so many of you are looking forward to the thrift shop, so we will definitely do that, so look out for that next video. And obviously I can't cook when I'm in this motel. There's I can never remember if it's hotel or motel when that it doesn't come equipped with a kitchen. I think it's a motel if it's got a kitchen, and a hotel if it doesn't. I don't know. Put it in the comments. I can never remember. So yeah, you know, it's not like I can do any cooking and show you what I'm doing if I'm traveling. So all that to say, there won't be any cooking videos until next week, until I'm back at my daughter's and I will use her kitchen, and we will do some cooking then. Right, without further ado, let's get into it. And if you saw that community post, you'll see that I showed you a picture of a waterfall, and that's one of our local waterfalls. It's absolutely gorgeous. Alright, so we'll go through some of these. I should have my glasses, but never mind. So quite a lot of you actually want to see more slow cooker meals, and that's absolutely wonderful to hear, because I'm definitely working on more slow cooker videos, and you will definitely get another one this coming month in May. So that's good. A lot of people said they'll just watch whatever I put out, so I really appreciate that. And while I'm away, if you you know, want to watch other things, just I've got over 229 videos now, so I'm sure there's something for everyone, and just go and watch some of my older stuff, because it really helps to helps my channel. Okay, right. I also got a lot of comments saying about dehydrating. Yes, we definitely will be. I actually brought a whole heap of mushrooms before I left home to start doing a dehydrating video, but I had to leave in a hurry, so we don't, yeah, you'll have to wait. I will definitely do one next month though. Slow cooker meals is another one. Somebody in the UK, Amanda in the UK, said it's fascinating how different but how similar things are, and she went on to say that her son is now learning frugal cooking and stuff like that, and that's just awesome to hear that you know, people are getting into more frugal cooking and things like that. Some more dehydration, hoping that I'm feeling better. My face is still really sore. It's probably the change of seasons, but you know, I live with it and I just go roll with the punches. Mel would like anything canning and dehydrating. So yeah, we can definitely do more canning. Unfortunately, the algorithm doesn't seem to like my canning videos. So yeah, you just have to keep an eye out for the canning videos. I do post them. I try to do something every month, but yeah, the videos, they don't really get viewed a lot. Goofy Goose said they tried a ready mix jar, which was great after a long day down in the paddock. Quick, fast and easy, no thinking needed. So that's awesome to hear that the ready mix jar is working for you, Goofy Goose. What else? Air fryer. So there's been a request from, where's my glasses? Is it Sarah or Sarah Harold? She would like to see more air fryer videos. That's a great idea. I have thought about doing some air fryer videos. We've got two. So if I don't utilize them like I should. They are pretty much kind of like our microwave in some ways, in the respect that we do reheat with it, but we don't deep fry on on the very rare occasion that we might deep fry something. But on the whole, we just air fry now, which is so much healthier for you. So it's it's like chips or wedges works and things like that. But I definitely want to get more into using my air fryer, so that is another great idea. Sue said that she was excited for the thrift shop and hopes that I still do that. So yes, while I'm travelling around New Zealand, what was in the North Island, lower North Island, I will definitely be taking you with me and sneaking my phone in and getting some shots, and then we'll do a haul. So keep an eye out for Sunday's video. Beef jerky, yeah. So Janie's Crafting Creations would like to see beef jerky. I've actually filmed it and I've got the footage on my computer, but I've never uploaded it. So I will try and integrate it into a video at some point, and I'll go and have a look and see if it's enough to make a quick video, and I could always post that while I'm away and not in my own kitchen. Right, another dehydrating, no baked slices, pastries, donuts. Donuts is another one, a highly requested video. It is on my list, so maybe we could tackle that in the month of May as well. Some pie recipes, sweet or savoury. Yes, I have definitely got plans to show you pies, and we will be doing some more meat pies and some sweet pies as well as pastry. We'll make the pastry. Some traditional New Zealand meals and dessert videos would be nice. That's a hard one. There's definitely some traditional meals here, but we are kind of like we've got a lot of meals from a lot of other countries too. So I've been wanting to do a roast video, show you how we just do a typical roast mutton or a pork roast or something like that. I find roast one of the easiest things to make, and if I have got a busy day or something like that, I even cook my roasts from frozen, and yeah, it's just great. I can throw it in the oven in the morning and it'd be beautiful by the evening. It's kind of like slow cooker meals, you just set it, forget it, and then prep all your veggies and then throw them in there. It's just such an easy meal, but I don't struggle with it, but a lot of other people do struggle with it. So please let me know in the comments if you would like to see some roast meals, like how to roast a lamb, how to roast mutton, which is a lot tougher than lamb, roast beef, chicken, pork, all those kinds of things. Let me know if you're interested in seeing some videos like that, and stuffing and making gravy from scratch. So do comment in the comments and let me know if you'd be interested in that. Low carb recipes. I definitely would like to look at some low carb recipes. It's really difficult to do solely gluten-free or solely dairy-free and things like that, because there's so many people that are on so many different alternative diets and stuff like that. But yeah, we can do some low carb recipes as well. What else have we got? Simple quick meals for picky eaters, that's a great one. Okay, I've got a question here. As far as thinking of what meals to make, do you have a list and do them in rotation, or do you have something totally new for every day of the year? Do you meal prep for the week, or do you cook every day? Okay, so this is a multi-level question. I will post in the description and at the end of this video my meal planning video. If you don't know, I like to meal plan monthly. When I use the system, it works amazing for me. If I get lazy or too busy and I don't do it, I suffer for it. I have a huge list, and I've got printables, free printables for you, where you can create your own lists, and then you can, so you've got a master list, and I'm also in the planning stages of creating my own kitchen binder, which I'm going to share with you guys at some point once I've got it all done. And just with ease of trying to make kitchen life and meal prep and all those kinds of things a lot easier for us. You know, cut back on wastage. I like to, you know, like if I go and do my groceries and my fruit and veggies, I like to pre-prep and pre-cut a lot of the vegetables. I've shared that before. The days that I don't do it is terrible. I get a lot of wastage, and even I get a lot of wastage, and I'm the first to say you should do this and you should do that, but I'm not perfect either, and you know, so things sometimes do go to die in my fridge for sure. So yeah, and then of course I like the freezer meals for the times where I'm busy and I can pull a freezer meal out and stuff like that. So it's a mixture of everything. It's a little hard when I'm filming, so if I'm filming and I'm filming a recipe, then that recipe usually becomes our dinner. Quite often I film in the morning. If I don't film in the morning, then I find it difficult to film later on in the day because usually the family are coming in and out. So if I cook something, then I have to reheat it for the family later on. So that's kind of how we work. Okay, I do, Goofy Goose actually made another comment and said, meal using mutton to wild pork, venison, of course duck. The season is nearly here. Great question, and I guess that kind of answers the whole roast thing as well. We hardly ever eat lamb because the lambs are for sale, excuse me. But we usually just get mutton and things like that. We don't eat duck. I don't think, that we really eat duck. I enjoy it though, but we don't really eat it. Hi Stacey, I would like to ask what your favourite meal to cook is, and love your videos always, with love heart. My favourite meal is corned beef, and I love corned beef, and yeah, so that's my favourite meal. Anything with potatoes, soups, just comfort meals. I love cooking Asian food. I used to love doing dinner parties with, you know, several courses and things like that. And so I enjoy Asian cooking. I love Italian cooking. Well, let's just face it, I love cooking. Yeah, so it's very hard for me to say what my favourite is, but my ultimate favourite would be, what was I going to say? Corned beef. But one of my new couple of favourite meals is the viral pasta bake, the tomato one, where I did the party dance. Made that a couple of times now. Absolutely love that. Leave it in the description so you can try it. A lot of you have tried it and love it as well. And the tortellini bake. Oh, love it. My sausage rolls. If you haven't tried my sausage rolls, I will also link that video. Out of this world. Brilliant. People love them. And they're very easy to make. So do check that video out too. So that would have to be a favourite. Couple more questions. Could you do a corned beef brisket? Yes, we will. We are doing a beef shortly. We're just trying to empty the freezers out, and the last time we had a beef was a couple of years ago, and husband did some corned brisket and we absolutely loved it. So as soon as that happens, we will film another video like we did with the bacon, homemade bacon, and show you how we do it. And you don't get, it's not pink because we don't use the pink salt, which is nitrates. But the taste is just incredible, so I cannot wait to do A, that video, and B, have some good corned beef again. A video using farm source foods and veggies. Yeah, so as far as meat's concerned, husband will go and he will, you know, they'll go venison, they'll grab venison. Once in a blue moon we'll get a cow. And like I said, mutton. We don't do chickens, and sometimes we get wild pork. We used to get wild pork all the time, but not as much anymore. So that's what we do with the meat. But veggies, I'm still working on my garden, so eventually we'll get there. Okay, I think we've got a few more questions. Betty, I would love to hear about the work you do to provide us with videos. Gosh, I'm not quite sure what you mean by that, but I will just explain. So when I make a video, at the end of every month, I do a whole month and I plan out the videos that I'm going to make. Sometimes I won't do all the ones that I've wanted to do because I might get a question from somebody or a request, and then I will make that video instead, and then that video will roll into the next month, and that sort of thing. I'm now doing less videos. I'm only posting twice a week instead of 3 times a week so that I can work on the cookbook. So I do a lot of recipe testing, so when I'm not filming and things like that, my daughter does the editing of the videos. I am writing recipes, I'm working on the website, and it takes many hours of work. It's a full-time job. I was actually working 7 days a week, but I've got better at saying no, just work Monday to Friday, if at all possible. If I've got an upload on the weekend, then of course I have to kind of work a little bit to do that as well. But yeah, it's so it's a lot of research, a lot of recipe testing, and there's, you know, writing up the descriptions, and there's just so much behind the scenes that you don't really get to see. So I hope that kind of explains it, but probably doesn't very well. I'd have to show you a day in my life, I guess. Steam puddings, a couple of recipes for requests for steam puddings. Just when I was tidying out a cupboard, I found my steam pudding container thingy, and we will definitely be doing some of them. Lots of hope that I'm feeling better. Pressure cooker meals, yes, we can definitely, now that the summer's sort of finished, we can definitely do some more pressure cooker meals. Slow cooker meals, yeah, definitely will. Oh, Cindy, this is 8 minutes ago, Cindy. I would love you to make, I used to work with Cindy in the rest home. I would love you to make an oven cooked honey. It's Cindy. I have never cooked honey. I've eaten honey, of course, but I've never cooked it. So that would be a great video to do, and maybe you could get in touch with me and talk me through it, and then I can make the video, and that would be awesome, and I'm sure hubby would love that too. The same as boil up. I've never done a boil up either. So let me know if that's something that you guys want to see me try. You know, I'm a Kiwi and I've never made it before. Which is a shame, and I've never tried it either. Do I know fabulous affordable online bulk food places? I've never tried them, but Davis Trading apparently are really good, so you could try them. Do I have an essential list of kitchen things and basics? I have done videos on that too, so I will try and link them in the description as well. Some lovely soup recipes definitely coming up, loads of soup recipes coming up, and some Asian food would be lovely. A few thoughts. I would love to do some more Asian foods. Of course, they might not be true traditional, but Stacey Asian food, if that makes sense. So yes, I have been thinking about doing some more of those types of food as well. I know this, I said this was going to be quick, but I can see it's not that quick. Yorkshire pudding, Erin. Yes, if we have roast beef, which I cannot even remember the last time we had roast beef, I love to make Yorkshire pudding. So that's given me an idea, now that it's getting cooler, to do a roast beef. Like I love, what do you call it? Pot roast, yeah. So yes, we definitely have them over here. Slow cooker meals and soups, gluten intolerant, yeah, I definitely need to do more of that. Pork recipes, like cooking a roast and sides. Oh, so that's great. So there has been a request for roasts and using up leftovers creatively. So that would be a good one. So if I save up a few leftovers, I could do a video on that. And the last one on here is How's Trix. Haven't seen her for a while. I know, and a few people have also liked it and requested that they miss Trix too. Yes, that's the thing when I'm concentrating on doing cooking videos, because that's what predominantly a lot of you want to see. Of course, I'm not getting outside, so you don't get to see Trix. I enjoy doing the outside videos in the day and the life, but they don't seem to get watched. But if you guys want to see them, I will keep posting them, but just let me know in the comments. All right, that's it. I've got to get on with my day and go and catch up with family, and to get this to my daughter so that she could get this ready for me, and I hope you're well. I hope that answered some of your questions, and thank you for being patient with me when I'm not in my farmhouse kitchen. I do hope you're well, and I will see you on the next one. It hopefully will be the thrift one on Sunday. All right, take care. Bye for now.